Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making another Disney recipe. Today I am going to make the gray stuff. Now, of course, like most of the snacks and the food that I've made here on my channel, I have never tried this the gray stuff. I've never had it. So I'm looking forward to trying a little bit of it. So it looks like it's very simple. And from what I could see online, it's either sometimes served alone or sometimes on a cupcake or a cookie. I have some shortbread cookies that I might just kind of swirl them on. Let's see how it goes. What you're going to need for this recipe is 12 Oreo sandwich cookies. You're going to need instant vanilla pudding, milk, whipped topping, and that's it, right? I think that's it. Yes. Okay, so the first step is going to be we're going to take these Oreos, we're going to put them in a blender or a food processor and crumble them up till they're finely crumbled. Is that a word? Finely crumbled? I don't think so, but you get my idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that right now. I do have my little handy dandy blender. I don't know if I'm going to get all these in. I may have to do a little bit at a time. Oh no, it makes it. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go plug this in over there. I'm gonna crush, well, hello, I don't know how to put this back on. Crush them up and then we will, just a little note. What I did was, after I put all them in there, I realized I cannot do all of these at the same time. So I took a handful out. I also broke the cookies up and then placed them back in here to make it a little bit easier. You know, it's not the most powerful blender. Really, it's a blender. I don't think it's a food processor. So if you have a smaller one, you may want to do a little bit at a time, which is what I am doing. And it's working out much better. As you can see, it's breaking up a lot easier. Okay, so that is all the Oreo cookies crumbled up. We're going to set that aside. In another bowl, we're going to go ahead and mix the instant pudding powder. And I should really bring this camera down. Okay, so now we're going to take the instant pudding powder, and it is a cup and a half of whole milk. I'm just going to use the same measure cup, but that looks like about a half. Okay, alrighty, and we're going to mix that together. I forgot my spoon. Okay, I'm gonna mix this together, and then this has to go in the refrigerator and chill for 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna finish mixing this together and then I will see you back here in 10 minutes. Okay, that is 10 minutes in the refrigerator. So now we are going to go ahead and stir in the crumbled cookie mixture and the 8-ounce tub of the whipped topping. Wow, this whole thing? Okay, maybe I should have used a a bigger bowl. Okay, let's try. We will try to do this. Yummy. Okay, so after this is all mixed together, I saw some recipes where it is saying to refrigerate this for another hour, I believe it is. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to go and get a piping bag, and I will try my best to swirl it on the plate, or maybe even on the shortbread cookie. I smell the Oreos. Oreos are probably one of my favorites, but they don't last very long in this house. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the refrigerator, and then we will meet back out here and put it on the plate. This was a pretty simple, easy recipe, right? Okay. So I'm just, forgot to mention the sprinkles, the pearl sprinkles that you would need for the gray stuff. And how does this open? Oh boy. Okay. So I'm looking at the consistency of the gray stuff, and I just did like a little trial of running it through the pastry bag, and to be honest with you, it's very watery. So it's not really taking the shape of the star tip, which I don't really understand if I did something wrong or if it needed to be in the refrigerator a little longer. So I'm just going to show you really quickly. So you don't really see much. You know what does that look like? You don't really see much of the tip of the star. So I was going online to look and see if maybe I missed something. I'm following the recipe from like I was saying, I am following the recipe from the unofficial Disney cookbook, the one that I've been using for the last 2 years. So when I went online, the only other thing that I read on a different recipe, and that's not in this book that I'm using, is to add chocolate pudding, instant chocolate pudding as well. So I don't know why it looks a little watery and not holding the shape of the tip. I did think about maybe changing the tip to a smaller one, but honestly, I just think it is, try this again, it is just the way it looks. It is just the way it is not, I don't know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and try to decorate what we can do in the meantime. Maybe I should try another tip. Let me think. I think I'm going to try something else. I did go ahead and change the tip. It's not the tip that you would normally see, I think, used for this, but I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's better. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Maybe a little too much on that cookie, but let's go ahead and get this on. Okay, I think I figured it out. I'm losing pearls here. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe a couple over here because it looks blank. Okay, all right. Okay, so what I did was I just used a different tip on the, it doesn't go up as high. I've seen them up high, but maybe that was just the way that I did it on the cookie, but I think it looks good. You know, I did take a little taste of it and it is delicious. Okay, let me get the rest of the cookies and then we'll try this again. Okay. So I've actually been placing the pastry bag with the tip in the cup and using that to hold when I put the gray stuff in the bag. It just makes it a little bit easier. Let's try this again. Maybe if I go up, how's that? That's a little bit better. Okay, put this back down. Let's get a little pearls on these. It's a learning process. Okay, yeah, I definitely think it looks better if you go up. I wonder if I should try going I'm losing the pearls again, people. Okay, I'm wondering if I should start on the outside. Yeah, how about we try it that way? Not a pastry chef, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna get a mess here. So I am gonna start on the outside. This might be the best one yet. Except I'm getting it all over me. Okay, wait, 1 second. Okay. It's just inevitable that I am gonna get chocolate. Not chocolate, gray stuff all over me. Okay. And I'm just using shortbread cookies. I know, like I said, I've also seen it where there's some kind of, it looks like a jelly type of filling. But I figured these were the easiest and most simple way to make them. Of course, you can, you know, make them any way you would like. Okay. Boom. Not bad. You know, I think I have one more cookie and I'm going to try and do it again on the outside. So this is it. This is the last one. The other tip worked a little bit better. I don't know what exactly happened here, but it's good. But here they are. I think they came out about as good as I'm gonna get. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, hit the bell so you know when I post my next video. I really appreciate you taking the time to spend with me today and try to manage making the gray stuff. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you next week.